Very impressive display, a 6-1 win against Ronnie Baxter. He is in his board final. Right now, we're finding out who is going to go up against Gurney, and it's Kyle Anderson against Kirk Shepherd. Kyle Anderson, one of 4 players inside the top 32, who also haven't won a PDC title as yet.
60.
Could Anderson put that right? Christo Reyes, Joe Cullen, Kyle Anderson. And the other one?
180.
Well, there's a 180. I'll let you think about that for a moment.
$59.
Worked it out yet? I can tell you he's been knocked out today already. So he's not going to put it right today.
57.
It's the demolition man, Darren Webster. You knew that. I know you did.
60.
Kyle Anderson has been close, of course. Had 3 quarterfinals this year.
38.
It's not a great setup shot from the original, though. My new Shepherd struggling to get down to a good finish himself. Well, 2 great darts there after the first one in the treble 5, and that gives him a real opportunity to hold his throw and get the first leg on the board. But he's gone the safety route, Anderson, hasn't he? Ball.
67.
Not able to find his way through. He does have very long points on his dart, Kyle Anderson. That can help when you're going for a small target, because the barrel is a long way from the board. You can see a lot of the target area as Shepherd does steal that leg. Well, somehow Kirk Shepherd has managed to hold his throw, coming from absolutely nowhere to nick the leg
100.
after Kyle Anderson missed the ball for a 92 finish. But he perhaps should have been a little bit better placed because the setup shot wasn't great.
137.
That's good from the Karate Kid. Kirk Shepherd, former world finalist, of course, had that shock run to the world final. Only beaten by John Part in the final. The victory over Wayne Mardle. Well, my word. What a result. What a visit.
139.
Kirk Shepherd, a bit like Tony Newell, who we saw earlier on. One of those players whose darts go in very weird angles, pointing all over the place.
140.
Anderson down to a finish. Shepherd, though, he's got a real opportunity here. Oh, can he fit another one in there? He can. Look at this. Kirk Shepherd, 180 to apply a huge amount of pressure on Kyle Anderson. Treble 17 for bullseye. Doesn't get the treble, so won't even get a dart at the bullseye, and that doesn't help him either. 80 scored, 81 left, but Kirk Shepherd doesn't care, because Kirk Shepherd's at a 6. That's going to cost him a dart at double. 39 remains, 7 for double 16, I would think is the route. It is the route.
30.
But he can't find the double 16, and missing the big number may have cost Kirk Shepherd there. Anderson 81 remaining, double 12 he wants. It's definitely double 12, Kyle. Yeah, there you go. See? 14 darter, Kyle Anderson hits straight back. And I think perhaps both guys can consider themselves a little bit fortunate to hold their throw in the opening 2 legs. Could have been the other way, but Kirk Shepherd has fired in maximum number 2. Shepherd has been playing some very good darts at the start of the year. He was very impressive at Q School, winning his tour card back. Made the deciding game on day 3, but missed out. Missed out to John Part, in fact, and a repeat of the world final.
57.
But then went all the way and won it outright on the final day, even though we knew he was going to get his tour card by virtue of the points he'd accrued over it. Oh, Kyle Anderson.
140.
134, followed by ton 40. But he had a run to the
140.
last 32 of the UK Open. Kirk Shepherd. 3rd time he's done that at the UK Open.
97.
Did make the first Euro Tour of the year, but went out in round 1. Not done a great deal on the Players' Championship Series. Won a couple of games, both first round encounters. He's not going to take out the 1-2-4.
74.
Okay, well, he's left himself 50. Anderson may get a dart at bullseye. Oh, we need to find the treble 20. Yeah, he didn't like that much.
78.
So, Shepherd. Double 16.
Game shot in the third leg.
There it
Kirk
is.
Shepherd.
Well, it's good stuff from Kirk Shepherd. That's a 14 darter. Takes out
Fourth leg
50 in
is
2
Kyle
darts. He took
Fleming
about 87 in 2 darts earlier on, and the finishing has been
57.
good. Checkouts of 87, 81 for Kyle Anderson, then 50 with a minimum of fuss by the man from Kent. Was living up in Birmingham for a while.
95.
Grimace from the Karate Kid. $100. Kyle, Indigenous Australian. You can see the pattern on his shirt there.
180.
Oh, it's another maximum. Kirk Shepherd has hit them in the last 3 legs. And he really is attacking the Kyle Anderson throw. He's giving him all kinds of problems here. And Anderson, is he up to the
96.
test? Well, he fires in 1 treble just to try and drag himself back into this leg. But it's very difficult when Shepherd keeps smashing in the 60s.
140.
Potential 11 darter coming in after checkouts of 87 and 50. He's left himself 86.
98.
Anderson back on 150. Oh, it's treble 17. Lovely dart, good recovery, double 16. There it is, 86 checkout. Kirk Shepherd with a 12 darter, the first break of throw in this one.
Fifth leg, it's Kirk throwing first.
And very impressive stuff from Kirk Shepherd as he looks to make the last 32 of a Players' Championship event for the first time this year. He did have a run to the last 16 of a UK Open qualifier. That's what got him into the UK Open. He didn't pick up any other money in the other 5 qualifying events, but that's what got him there, and then he made the last 32. That's what those qualifying events are there for, just to show that you can go and win enough to do it. Peter Wright winning 3 of the 6 tournaments. He actually talked about a change in focus for those. Previously, he had just treated it as a qualifier, just I've done enough to get to the tournament proper.
60.
But today, or this year, he turned up thinking, well, this is ranking money. This is all going on my ranking. I've really got to focus and dedicate myself. And I've got a real opportunity. And he really took it, winning half of them. 5 titles Peter Wright has won this year, including the UK Open itself and the opening Eurotour event of the year.
58.
It's good.
171.
Oh, it's superb. Kirk Shepherd, a 171 to add to his 3 180s. And set-up shots don't come any better than that. Kirk Shepherd is absolutely bossing this game against the number 20 seed Kyle Anderson, who, as I said, is right up there in terms of the highest ranked players not to have won a PDC title. But he's barely being given a look in by Shepherd, who takes out double 18 last dart. It's a 15 dart. He's gone 14 dart hold, 12 dart break, 15 dart hold. Now, in that situation, Kyle Anderson is having to throw 12 darters to win any of the last 3 legs. And he's not been able to do that. Not been close in a couple of occasions.
140.
Kyle Anderson in all sorts of problems here. He's either got to raise his game significantly or just hope that Kirk Shepherd goes off the boil. And that's a very dangerous thing to do. Just hope that your opponent stops hitting things.
100.
Because in the PDC nowadays, the strength in depth and the quality is such that we know they can just carry on doing it. Often for entire days. Darrell Gurney did yesterday. This is better. Kyle Anderson with his second maximum. Leaves himself 86. 5 maximums in this match. 2 for Anderson, 3 for
91.
Kirk Shepherd. We've had 1 in each leg, actually. Well, 1 in each leg and a 171 in the last leg. Ooh, 82 left. Bull? No, he'd gone the treble 14 route, which I think is the sensible one. It's a bigger target than the bull when you've got 2 darts in hand and you have to hit it. In the end, he's straight into the 11 and the single 13. Just 60. Kyle Anderson will get 2 darts for the leg. Single 18 for double top. Yep. Bang in the middle of the 18.
Aim shot on
And
flag.
pretty
Kyle
central in the double top bed as well. Kyle
7th leg
Anderson
is Kirk
not
throwing
giving
first.
up without a fight. But Shepherd is in there again.
135.
This time just pulling it slightly into the treble 5. But a few darts like that for Kyle Anderson, where they've been pulled low and
23.
over to the right-hand side. The skinny one has been hit on more than one occasion. An inauspicious start to this leg, and it's just
59.
allowing Kirk Shepherd to set the tone and boss this one. This is better.
140.
Kyle Anderson won a whole load of titles down under before he decided to make the move to the PDC. Now basing himself in Nottingham as Shepherd fills it up again. 180 number 4 for the man from Kent. Anderson needs a maximum himself to leave a finish, and that isn't going to happen. So Shepherd has got 2 visits to see off 127 to go within a leg of the board final, where he would face yesterday's winner, Darryl Gurney. Treble 17, double 8 now for 5-2. It would have been another 12 darter for Kirk Shepherd. He will return, though. Anderson, you would think 1040 is a minimum. He wants to stay there.
100.
He gets a ton, so he is on a finish, but Kirk Shepherd for 5-2. He is in charge here. Kyle Anderson.
Kirk Shepherd.
Well, he has to win the last
8th leg is
4
Kyle
legs,
throwing
and
first.
well, it doesn't look like Kirk Shepherd is in that sort of a charitable a mood to allow Anderson a way back into the match. Because the scoring has been very good from Kirk Shepherd, and it continues to be.
140.
There's a ton 40. Anderson finding it very difficult to live with him.
140.
Good response. But every time Anderson puts in a big score, Shepherd comes right back at him. Back-to-back ton 40s for Kirk Shepherd. Treble 17 now.
57.
And there's no finish for Kyle Anderson. Shepherd should get to one. Is going to get to one.
85.
Ooh. Not ideal, but 136 of the various checkouts where you require 2 trebles for a dart at the double. It's a pretty nice one.
44.
2 treble 20s would leave double 8. So it'll be double 18 for the match if Kirk Shepherd is allowed to return to the board in this leg. And he will return to the board because it's another one that Kyle Anderson has dragged down into the skinny bit of the 5. And it has not been a vintage performance from the Australian, but Kirk Shepherd, we said he was playing some good darts this year. It's not gone his way in the Players' Championship Series so far. He's just missed 3 match darts, though, to beat Kyle Anderson. Will he get more in this leg? Shanghai finish. Lovely first dart. Single 20 for tops. Tops he wants, Kyle Anderson.
100.
And tops he cannot find. Kirk Shepherd now. Another chance for the victory, and it's one that Kirk Shepherd takes. Kyle Anderson's weekend comes to an end. A heavy 6-2 defeat for the Australian, the number 20 seed. Kirk Shepherd, pretty impressive. He's going to have to find more of that as he takes on Super Chin, Darryl Gurney, yesterday's champion.